Late one autumn night, Emily was driving down an old country road, the kind where the trees seem to close in around you, swallowing the headlights. She'd been visiting a friend out of town, but now she just wanted to get home. The air was cool, and the night was silent except for the hum of her engine and the occasional crunch of gravel beneath her tyres. About halfway through her drive, she noticed something strange, a figure standing at the edge of the road. As her car approached, the figure didn't move, didn't even flinch. It was a tall man in a long coat, his face hidden beneath the shadow of a wide-brimmed hat. Emily slowed the car, but a chill ran down her spine, and she kept driving past him. A mile or so later, she glanced in a rearview mirror and gasped. The man was standing in the middle of the road behind her. There was no way he could have walked that far so quickly. She pressed her foot harder on the gas and tried to shake off the unease. But then, a few minutes later, she saw him again, this time standing by a tree ahead of her, perfectly still, watching. Her heart pounded. She sped up, refusing to look back, convinced it was just her imagination playing tricks on her. But no matter how fast she drove, the man appeared again and again. Sometimes on the side of the road, sometimes in the middle, always just standing there, staring. Terrified, Emily pulled off onto a narrow side road, thinking she could lose him. The path twisted and turned, the trees growing thicker and denser. Her phone had no signal and she couldn't call for help. As she rounded a bend, her headlights illuminated something that made her blood run cold. The man was standing in the centre of the road, directly in front of her car. But this time something was different. His head was tilted down, and in the dim light she saw his face, pale with hollow sunken eyes and a smile stretched impossibly wide. Emily slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. The car skidded and stopped inches from the man. She sat frozen, heart hammering in her chest, when slowly, deliberately, he began walking toward her. His smile never wavered. She threw the car into reverse, tyres screeching, but when she glanced into her rearview mirror again, her breath caught in her throat. The man was sitting in the back seat. The last thing Emily heard was the sound of his voice, whispering from the darkness behind her. "I've been waiting for you."